started looking at my calendar and all my performances in May and realizing that May is like next week. I don't think my kids are being worse than usual. I think I just have a lot less patience. Except I found out that my sub never even looked at my lesson plans for the whole 3 days that she subbed for me. 19 days till summer.
We gon' walk it out and move on days. And I'll rise like the day I rise.
Okay, well my room doesn't look that bad. My circles are over there for some reason. I see lots of classes did this book that I wasn't actually planning on anyone doing. So they must not have been very good. Ooh, time to read my notes. Good morning. So my kids survived the sub. It seems like it went okay. I'm a little disappointed there was no attendance taken any of the days, no notes about behavior or anything, but whatever, the room looks okay. I am going to put my circles back and take the paper off of my instruments, but actually I might not even touch the paper yet. I might just leave it like that because we're not using instruments the next 2 days anyways. But I will put my circles down. So apparently yesterday, because my sub had one group of kids on Thursday and then one group Friday and Monday, like the same kids, because it was a Monday, Friday. And so the video I left, which was a Black Violins concert, was an hour and a half. So they shouldn't have been able to finish it even in 2 days because the classes are 45 minutes and you lose like 5 minutes with lining them up and getting them in the room, taking attendance, but there was no attendance, so that would make sense. But anyways, so apparently she went to the art room and was like, we finished the video, we have nothing to do. And she gave them like packets that I had left in an emergency situation, like if the class was really bad. And then somehow they ended up watching Schoolhouse Rock, so I don't care. It seems like they were under control. The art teacher who I shared a door with said she didn't send anybody over there for behavior. She didn't hear anything crazy, so seems like it went okay, as long as they're contained, honestly. There's just, when you teach like a special, unless you have a substitute who's in that discipline, there's not a lot of actual learning that can go on when you're gone, unfortunately. Like, yes, they're learning watching Black Violins, but not like they would be learning if I was in the room with them when they're watching it, if that makes sense, because I can explain things or whatever, answer questions. So I'm just happy that it seems like it went okay, and my board right here says 23 days till summer, and I'm like, hallelujah. But I have so much stuff to do before then. We have our big district concert, and before that, this weekend, we actually have a rehearsal with half of the district, and I have to lead most of the rehearsal with half the district's kids. Okay, my kids have to learn that music because they still don't really know it. They're going to be a mess this weekend, but it's my fault, so whatever. They'll just blend in with them and be like, guys, just sing really quiet, because they're smart enough to learn it in the next 2 weeks, because the district concert is 2 weeks from today. But yeah, they're not going to sound too good this weekend. And then I have 6th grade recognition, and that group has to sing at the art show. And then I have kindergarten recognition, and they are singing, but one of the kindergarten teachers actually worked with one of the 2nd grade teachers to write a song for them to sing. They're going to be doing like a remix to Finesse, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, 4 performances, 1 big district rehearsal, and at the big district concert in 2 weeks, I conduct one of the pieces. That's stressful, but whatever. And then what else? There's going to be lots of field trips. There's like a field day. The last week of school will be a breeze for me pretty much, because I think the recognition ceremonies are last week, yeah. I don't know. But then the students' last day is Thursday, May 20-something. Thursday, May 24th. And then teachers come in the 25th. And then I leave for Nepal that 28th. So like 3 days later. So this is going to be a crazy month. Alright, I made it through the day, and I was just too busy / tired to get my camera out and blah 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 and go turn off the stereo that makes that horrible noise. So I just grabbed Chipotle on my way home because I have like no groceries. Luckily I had bags of frozen sweet potato and veggie burgers, so that'll last me for lunches this week, and I don't have to cheat on my lunches, because I'm really trying to stick to my meal plan after this weekend, being with all my coaches and stuff and working with the super trainers, and I just feel like everything's in a different perspective, and like I know that most of the reason I'm not seeing the results that I want or whatever are because I'm just not putting 100% into nutrition. Like I work out pretty hard, but I'm sort of wasting a lot of that by not eating the right things. And I know what to eat, and I like healthy food, so I don't know. I'm trying to really dial in my nutrition now, but it also makes me feel better when I'm eating good food. This morning I totally wanted to get a turkey sausage sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts, and I was like, you can do it, just like one more cheat meal to add on to your weekend of like eating whatever I wanted at all the buffets the whole time. But then instead I made a shake, and yeah, then I had turkey sausage and sweet potato for lunch, and now I have Chipotle, which is approved on my meal plan. I personally get brown rice, chicken, the peppers, tomato, corn, guacamole, and lettuce. I used to get like all the bad stuff, cheese, sour cream, salad dressing on my burrito, with the actual not even whole wheat, the white tortilla. And I slowly started taking things out. Like first I got rid of sour cream, then I got rid of cheese, then I got rid of the salad dressing, then I got rid of the burrito, and now my burrito bowl is really healthy because I've gotten rid of the like stuff that's fatty and not good for you. Guacamole is a fat, but it's like a healthy fat that's good for you. Like theirs is pretty fresh. Avocado is obviously just plain is better, but their guacamole is not too bad. And it definitely like adds texture and flavor and fills me up. So I might not even finish this today if I'm like not that hungry, and then I'll have dinner for tomorrow. So win-win-win. But yeah, school was not bad. I'm just so tired. I'm not in school mode yet. I need like 3 years of sleep, which I'm not gonna get this week. So we'll see how this week goes. But my kids weren't bad. They were actually pretty good. Kindergarten, we're gonna do a remix of Finesse for their graduation, so it was sort of cute. I came back and one of the second grade teachers had actually written it, and I got to see how they were working on it while I was gone and stuff, so that's gonna be really adorable. But I was totally sort of overwhelmed today because obviously in the morning during my plan bill I was rushing around to get my room together and get all the sub stuff put away and my stuff back out that I needed. I kept the instruments wrapped up because we're not using them. We didn't use them today, we won't use them tomorrow, and we probably won't use them Thursday. But then I started looking at my calendar and all my performances in May, and realizing that May is like next week, and I have this whole 6th grade choir where I've never sung with these kids ever except for like the winter program, but everybody sings. So like I don't even really know how good they are at learning music or what, so I had to quickly go through everything and schedule the rehearsals I need to do with them so that they can sing at their 6th grade recognition, and they're gonna sing at this like art show thing, which is super low-key, and like none of this is like extremely stressful that I'm like, oh, I need to have like this amazing performance. It's just the idea of like I have not been doing my part to get it all prepared, but it's nothing like last year or the year before when I worked at my middle school job. I would have a big spring concert like the second to last week of school, and it was so stressful. I had to do everything myself, find the accompanist or get the accompaniment tracks, prepare the pieces for like 4 separate ensembles, get the uniform, get the whatever, get the free, like there were so many aspects, make the programs, and this end of the year stuff is not like that. And all the staff members at my school are like so helpful. They're like, you can take them out of class if you need to practice with them, blah 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 blah. Oh, Brandon's sitting on the porch. He's gonna yell at me if he sees that I'm filming. He doesn't like when I do this. But yeah, so I don't know. It wasn't a bad day. I'm gonna go eat my Chipotle now. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I actually worked out this morning, thank goodness, because I feel a lot better. Burned like 300 calories or 250 or something. And I'm going to try a different coffee shop this morning because I forgot to refill my Dunkin' card, and I know I have a gift card at home, so I don't want to spend my money. So instead, I'm going to give my money to this little tiny coffee shop that's next to Dunkin'. It's called like, Worcester coffee or something. I don't know, it's a street I'm on. Hopefully it's good. Okay, so Wednesday's done. Thank the Lord, because I am dead. I am so dead. Today was not good. I don't think my kids are being worse than usual. I think I just have a lot less patience. Just not good. I'm just so tired. All I can think about is all the bad kinds of food that I want to eat for dinner. Like, this is what makes me want to eat bad food. I'm like, Chick-fil-A would be amazing. Cane's would be amazing. I haven't had Cane's in a minute. Jimmy John's. Subway. Penn Station. Penn Station has those cookies. And good fries. Remember yesterday when I was like, I'm gonna stick to my meal plan. Well, then I went back to work. Good morning and happy Thursday. I did not work out this morning, so that means I have to do it after school, which is going to make me very mad after school. But I was up late because I enrolled 3 new women on my fitness team just last night. Like, it's just crazy. My fitness group has been like blowing up this week. Sorry, my words are not good. I am still so exhausted. I have no idea how I'm still tired from Mexico. Like, it can't be jet lag because it was only a 1 hour time difference. It's not school, like it's not what I'm doing here, because we were watching Black Violins the past couple days. So I don't know what it is, but I am so tired. My room is freezing cold also, so I'm glad I wore a sweatshirt today since I'm stuck in here till 5:30, because after school I have choir, and then we have parent-teacher conferences. I'm actually missing an hour of conferences because of choir, which is awesome because I don't get any conferences, and I've had like 1 parent per conference stop in my room. So usually I'm just sitting here like wasting an hour of my life. So that's nice, but yeah. I planned all of my lessons yesterday for the month of May, so that's pretty cool. I used the Quaver program. 4th through 6th grade, we are going to start recorders. K to 2, we're going to talk more about the instruments, the names of the instruments and the families of instruments. And 2 to 3, we are going to do more about like dynamics and dynamic markings and stuff. So that's done. Everyone, I am exhausted. I've had something stuck behind my eye since like Saturday, so that's really annoying, and I actually don't know what to do about it. At this point, I'm like, should I go to a like clinic this weekend and like have them look at it? Because it's so frustrating, and I can't really go without like eye makeup. Guess I could, but I never have before, so I don't really want to. But anyways, today after school, dude, today was crazy. The kids were fine, except I found out that my sub never even looked at my lesson plans for the whole 3 days that she subbed for me. She had my little babies watching PJ Masks for 3 days. She had my 3rd graders watch Land Before Time, and she gave my 4th through 6th graders the packet I left that said in case of emergency, like if my flight got delayed an extra day or something. So they did nothing that they were supposed to do, and the crazy part is that I left them a concert to watch. So they were going to be watching something, but instead of watching what I left up on the desktop, had written out by hand, had put on a post-it note, left all the places, she showed them a cartoon. So during my plan bell, I actually had to run over to a restaurant with one of the kindergarten teachers, and we picked up food for everyone because today was parent-teacher conferences. But it took my whole plan bell, and then we got back, and I actually skipped daycare duty because we were distributing all the food and stuff, and making sure everyone had what they needed and blah blah blah. And then I had choir immediately. Like, I had to run and get the kids because choir was like starting and they're waiting for me. And of course they were all super dramatic about it, like, we didn't know where you were. It's like I was in the other room. But anyways, we had choir. My kids are not prepared at all for this big rehearsal that we have on Saturday with half the district. Like, they do not know some of their songs at all. And honestly, it's my fault for poor planning, because we couldn't have choir last week because I was in whatever it's called, Mexico, and we just didn't start early enough, so it's my bad. But my kids are really, really good at learning by ear, and some of you are probably like judging me, but like I said in a past vlog, we didn't learn how to sight read this year. It's 4th grade choir, and I only see them once a week, and I didn't even see them like every week, so sight reading was just not our main thing because we had so many performances to prepare for that we didn't really have a lot of time to do sight reading, because I only see them for, really, it's like 45 minutes once a week, and like I don't see all of them. A lot of them miss rehearsals. So next year we'll work on sight reading. I know how to teach sight reading pretty well because I taught middle school choir full time the past 2 years. But anyways, so I'm trying to teach these songs to them by ear, and they're getting it, but like not even slightly where they need to be for Saturday. So I like feel guilty about that, but I'm just not gonna beat myself up about it because I know they'll get it by the time of the performance, and they're performing with like 300 other kids, so it's not like anyone's gonna be hearing their voices specifically anyway, so it'll all work out. I just am like, it was just a frustrating rehearsal because I like wanted them to be acutely focused, but they like don't understand how hard it is to learn music because they just think that learning music, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But anyways, then immediately after the kids got picked up from choir, I had to stay for parent-teacher conferences, and honestly by that point I was just dead. Now I'm on my way home. It's 6:10. It's taken me 40 minutes so far to get home, and I'm still not there, and apparently there's blockage on my street, which is fabulous because that's just what I wanted. And then Brandon and I are gonna walk Bruiser, and I'm gonna drink my pre-workout because I did not do my workout this morning, which I am sorely regretting. But if I skip it, I owe my accountability partner $5, and I just paid her $5 yesterday so I could eat canes, so not paying her again. But yeah, I mean, today wasn't bad. I'm just exhausted, and instead of just going home tomorrow like I probably should, instead I'm gonna leave school and pick up food for my mom and I and go see the high school musical at the school that I worked at for the past 2 years. So I was a full-time middle school choir director, and I also did the high school show choir, so most of the kids in the musical I will have worked with. I'm sure there's a handful of kids I won't recognize because kids move in and whatever, but any of the freshmen I taught all day, every day, and any of the older kids were probably in show choir. So I'm excited to see the kids. They've invited me to like a few things so far, and this is the first one that I've been able to attend. I haven't told any of them that I'm going to be there though, and I don't think I'm going to because they like me, but they'll also like possibly make a big scene, and kids are just, they're interesting when it comes to like losing teachers and getting new teachers, and I don't want them to make the new teacher uncomfortable, make him think that I'm there to like judge it, because I'm really not, because our musical last year was sort of a hot mess. So I'm definitely not there to pass judgment at all. I'm just there to see the kids, because especially the high school kids, they really understood why I left the district and were like super, just very sweet about it, and so I'm excited to see them, and a lot of them are very passionate about music. We got a few kids in there who want to be music teachers, so I'm interested to see how that's developing and like how they're going and how they're doing and all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited about that. But now I'm gonna go home, my camera's off focus, fabulous, and work out and like cry myself to sleep because we have like no food at home and I'm starving, but I also don't want to go to the grocery store right now. So lose-lose situation over here. This thing stuck in my eye is so annoying. And Brandon won't pick where we're eating.
Nope.
This is how people film cool videos nowadays.
Yeah, if you want to puke when you're watching it.
This is seriously how they film them though.
But no one's ever left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than
Happy Friday! I'm gonna check out this new coffee shop for the second time this week. And I forgot my food, so now I'm gonna have to cheat. Can I get a medium dirty chai with 1 shot and a blueberry muffin? Okay, I'm so excited for school to be over today. It's 6:40 a.m. and I'm just like already looking forward to the day being done because I am exhausted. But I mean, my day won't be over because I'm going to that show tonight, but like it'll be fun to go to the show, and I don't have to do anything except to be there and watch it. So that's easy. There's literally like one girl working, and I really don't want her to think I am a mental case, so look how pretty it is. They're good dancers.
I can't see.
Come on, do you know this? Is he singing it? 19 days till summer, and I made it through Friday. I've got to take my free up Friday picture. Here we go. So today wasn't bad, but like I'm just tired. I'm ready for the day to be over. I am feeling a little bit more like renewed energy because I know I'm about to go get food and go do fun stuff with my mom and see that show tonight. But the kids weren't bad. They were just like crazy per usual. Second grade was weird because it was the leftover kids from the field trip from 2 different classes, so they were like sort of rambunctious, and I had double kindergarten at the end of the day. They were goofy. I ended up having to take one of the kindergarten classes to the bathroom because all of them were like bouncing like they were gonna have an accident because for some reason they waited till right now to go potty. But that's pretty much it. The rest of the day was pretty good, and I think I'm gonna wrap this vlog up here. So if you've watched the whole thing, I seriously appreciate it, and I hope you'll stick around. I make teaching vlogs every week and random other vlog lifestyle type stuff, and throughout the summer I'll be posting every week too. I'll probably post a lot more during the summer than I do during the school year, honestly, because I'm just less busy. So thank you for watching, and I hope you're having a great day wherever you are.
We gon' walk it out and move.